Hello there, this is Witty, playing as Gagoo on Murgle Oasis, I believe it is. It's a 4 versus 4 RT on Warcraft 3, and I am the Blue Orc. Might go TCHH actually, even though I'm on the outside. TCHH Sham. That'll do it. And we'll get that lumber mill. I could say lumber mill. I mean war mill, of course. Why would orcs be using a lumber mill? It's the war mill with which they give the wood to. So let's get a burrow down, a few burrows here, nice, a few buildings in front of that. Tasty. Looks alright to me. Still got 5 on the gold mine. Probably get the barracks. Well, actually, get the altar. Get the altar going. I mean, I don't care too much with the TC early on in the game. It's not like a Blade Master, you can't go nuts with him too early on. Let's get the barracks next. Nice little line, and it also lines up pretty sweetly with the trees, providing I don't chop those down too hardcore. I can get my burrows behind and be relatively protected, because I'm going to be on the outside here. I'm sure I'm going to get a little bit of heat from the enemy. So I've always got to be prepared, especially when playing as Orc. Goodness knows I need the help. Got a human next to me. Altar's not done yet. Peons. Night Elf. Is that 2 Ancients of Wars? No. He's getting a late altar, so possibly, almost definitely a neutral hero. Do we want to guess what neutral hero he's going to go for? I'm going to guess Panda, but the other part of me really wants to say Dark Ranger. But it's one of those 2 heroes. If it isn't, I'll be slightly surprised. Cool. I might want some towers actually. I don't normally like to build towers because it seems a bit newbie, but it's really quite necessary on the outside, especially in 4 versus 4 when you're going to be 1 versus 2 in it quite a bit. What are you going to get, buddy? Panda? Oh, Tinker, you surprised me. Not a bad choice necessarily, but not one I was expecting. I'm sure the Tinker has his values. It's just... Oh, rifles for you then. Lots and lots of rifles. The old rifles only build. Which reminds me for some reason I need to get a shop. I'm building it all the way at the back. And I just realised I was supposed to be going TCHH and I started building grunts. That's because I left myself at 17 food and I'm first game at the moment, so I'm on automatic mode. We can start off with a grunt. That's not going to mess things up too much. Yeah, I was just on automatic mode there. I was like, okay, I've got 17 food. I'm orc. Grunts. Barracks out. Job done. No HH and also tech because we don't want to delay too much on that. Get those chamois coming out relatively early. I'd like a lot of shaman if I can, but I'll have to see how the game goes. Shop's not going to be done just yet. A bit scary to venture out just yet. We'll wait by the shop. Not necessarily such a bad thing to have just 1 grunt. A little bit of extra meat, just in case I don't want my Tauren Chieftain tanking, since troll headhunters with their medium armor cannot really tank too well. I always find it's useful to have a scroll of speed as Orc. Particularly if you are a Tauren Chieftain, because you're slow as heck. Hey, there's my buddy. Gonna go for my headhunters. Oh wow, is someone being fed? No, that's just 2 of them, isn't it? God, is it me or is it always the way? Freaking mass undead. So lame. Oh, that's so lame. That's so lame. Mass freaking fiends. There's a surprise. You don't see that every day. Nice try. Tauren Chieftain proper spazzing out. So I'm actually going to have to take him all the way to the right there. Don't know if you caught that, but he was going absolute spastastic. 2 more hits from a fiend and then a healing salve on you. That will have to do. God damn. This is horrible to play against double lots of undead with the fiends and their imbalance. Especially with HH, since HH are a fucking awful version of range compared to fiends. I'd like to play even more Gimp style, if you don't mind, that'd be lovely. He hasn't got many coils left, so I can go for this green one. Look at those fiends go for this burrow. That's disgusting. That is disgusting, man. What the fuck? This is like early game, and those fiends can still slice through those burrows, regardless of all the frickin' repair in the world. That is pretty darn disgusting. Yep. I can't do shit. I've not really got a very powerful army. I'm going to have to swap to Mass Tauren here. I'm taking up again. Hopefully we'll survive this, and I'm going to Tauren. Because headhunters are going to suck bollocks versus mass undead, and that's obviously what I'm having to deal with here. So I'm going to have to switch it up. Don't really have the luxury, I'm afraid, of being able to build anything I want when I'm against double undead. Good luck with that. Good luck surviving that crap. Right, let's try and creep before they come back. In fact, no, I'm just going to wait until these towers come back. I just said I'm doing Tauren.
Our allied town is being attacked. What do you want?
Waiting for them to come back.
An excellent plan.
There they are.
Yes.
That was obvious, wasn't it? This is a problem. I can predict this shit like from miles away because it's so obvious. They're gonna do it. Of course they're gonna do it because they're abusing the most powerful crap in the game. Right, there we go. Towers are up. You now have complete and utter precedence over all creep camps whilst I sit AFK in my base. Let's enjoy that. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. This is a bad game for me. This is a very bad game. Yeah, come at me. Go on, coil that and kill it. Blah, blah, blah. You didn't coil it. That's super fail. What the hell's wrong with you? You're one of those shit undeads, aren't you? Here he goes. He's going to try and take this with just fiends. He'll do a fairly good job and not good enough. Right. Keep these shaman going. Tauren eventually. Just got to stay alive and hope that my allies are sort of having a fairish fight. I've at least got one of the enemy here, so it is a 3 versus 3 at worst. I can't do this by myself though. I'm gonna need help because obviously if they're double undead, that means double frostworms. And funnily enough, Tauren don't tend to do very well versus frostworms.
I can do that. Direct me. We need more number.
If anyone's got any more.
Yes, Lord Chief.
It's so lame. Ah, this is too easy. As an undead, it's literally you can go AFK and just win.
For my ancestors.
This sucks so much to be in this position as Orc. It really does.
An excellent. Our allied town is being attacked. Yes. Yes. And yes. How can I help?
There we go. Another free kill. Have it. You've deserved it. How much money you got left? Still got a lot.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Finally, a bit of comeuppance maybe. Although he can just dance around this quite comfortably.
Direct me. Work complete. With your research complete.
How's my buddies doing? I hope they're doing okay. Are you still trying to go for melee? No, you're going Griffins instead, of course you would. My buddy's in trouble because his base is getting torn apart. I don't know. This is a good one to get out of the way as your first game because it's just a piece of crap. This one, for me personally, I feel completely and utterly powerless this game. I may as well have my hands tied behind my back, as far as I'm concerned.
I stand ready. Right away.
It's a very small, tight map. It's very hard to play against undead in such a tight position without anything decent.
Yes.
No, he's TPing out now. Okay. Well, eventually I'm going to have my Taurens. We're just going to have to hope that we don't need tanks and mortars, which we almost always will need.
Yes, Warcraft. Work complete. Direct me.
Did you just abolish that? Cheeky as hell. Oh, here we go. Tauren Chieftain's getting fucking owned by those mobs. That's an interesting affair. What the fuck is going on? Ah, they're way stronger. A couple of griffins and whatever the shit I've got, which is nothing. I really just want to leave this game. I feel really depressed. I'm having a bad game. I'm having a bad game. And I knew it was going to go this way from very early on. Look, they don't even need tier 3. They just need mass undead. Mass fucking fiends, and you've won. Good job. Well played. Sorry, I've been so pessimistic this game, but I really feel that way. I feel totally and utterly depressed having to fight versus fucking double undead on the outside as Orc. It's just... why don't I just kill myself already? I've done everything right defensively, but I haven't really had much of an opportunity to have any decent units, and they've swapped over to you, which means I'm going to need to TP there. Can't TP... oh, you've gone knights as well. Okay. Let's try this out. One of my buddies has left. Game over, pretty much. If those two weren't undead, this would have been a really different story. Still going so heavy on my... I can't survive. Well, there's no point continuing this anyway because of Pink being totally and utterly dead, but... that was bad. First game of the day and it gave me that. It's about as hard as it gets, really. Orc on the outside versus double undead. We just both go mass fiends on a small map. Never gonna happen. Never should have come here. Oh well, thanks for watching. This has been Woody. Please subscribe, like and comment.